Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. It is the Lunar New Year Blazing Fury. I'm going to give you my quick take on this event. First of all, it does have a prize car. This is not the first time a Lunar event gave a prize car. The GTR from the last Lunar event was an interesting car. Was okay in live, but not great. This time you get the Apollo Intenza Orange Dragon. Knowing what I know about the Apollo Intenza, I can tell you that it's unlikely Natural Motion will program in a brand new one. We have had two with separate liveries already in the game. They're basically the same car. This will probably be a third version of that same car. Therefore, it is a cool car that is not very useful. Unfortunately, this car is not seen in live racing much because it can't really win too much. And it's not really useful elsewhere either, and it has its own unique fusions. But for the collectors among us, of course, it is worth getting because it looks cool. Now, how hard is it to get this? This event is not a gimme event. Natural Motion is not trying to make it like an event where everybody's going to make it through. That's just not happening anymore. So, let's take a look at the lock-ins. Lock-in number 1, Cayman GT4 Salzburg. Probably going to get it for free. I think I got this for free back in the day as part of some other event. I don't think you're going to have to spend anything to get this. It makes sense that they would give it to you. Now, moving on to the second lock-in, the AC Spider should be for silver keys. This is just a PC car from before. A lot of people have it. And again, not a car that requires or makes sense to force you to spend a lot of expensive gold keys on, or hard to get gold keys on. Now, where it starts to be likely gold keys is starting in the third and fourth lock-in. There are two specific cars you must get: Tuatara Concept and the McLaren P1 GTR. Both have tons of variations that are purple star from various events, which you may already have, which would allow you to lock in those instead and don't have to worry about getting the gold key cars. But as you can see, I'm using my second free-to-play account, and I can tell you that after playing as much as I have on this account, which is over 1,000 ranks, I still don't have the P1 GTR, simply because I didn't get lucky with gold key pulls before and just don't have enough gold keys to get it done. Building 4 cars, if you're starting from scratch, will cost you a lot of resources, and you're not going to get them back from the event. The event doesn't really give all that much resources, and that's typical of all these events. The goal here is really to have a built enough set of cars to get through and get the Apollo. For players who have been playing a long time, that's going to be real easy. For you guys that are newer and don't have the cars built, well, it won't be so easy. As far as are any of these cars any good outside of this event, the short answer is not really. The AC Spider isn't terrible, but is not great for live racing. It is not really useful for Tempest, although technically it can get through all the speed traps. I think it's going to struggle with the sprints. When you get to the last 2 cars, the P1 GTR everybody wants to have because it's just cool, but the shift pattern when it's fully maxed is insane. It's very hard to hit the dyno. It is just not a car that anybody really uses. Tuatara Concept, the main use for this is to tune it like this and then beat people up for money. So it will take out that Porsche that is so obnoxious in the lower, slower dyno lobbies, because it can beat the Porsche at the same dyno, doing 7.7 in like the 10-second lobbies. So it's one of those cars. I would never raise money against or take a bet against either a Tuatara or a Porsche 992 911 Turbo. So, but for those of you that want to take on that Porsche anyway, if you have the fusions and you have the parts and the stage 6s, well, the Tuatara Concept will definitely be the top dog in that matchup. And that's really it. I mean, this is not an event I think is really worth dumping all your resources into just for a car that will sit in your garage. But again, each person plays differently. Some of us are more interested in getting cars that we can use, and others are simply collectors that do not care what happens, but they want the car anyway. So good luck with the Lunar New Year Blazing Fury. A final tidbit would be, if you look at the races, the final 4 are a sprint, a relay, a speed trap, and a relay. And here's another sprint. Don't expect these to be too easy. I suspect these will be, either 2, 3, 4, or 2, 3 for the one sprint, and then all 4 obviously for this. For the relay, and this one's all 4 for the relay. And these guys here, if your cars are not even past stage 5 full fusion, probably would also be challenging. So again, won't be hard until probably race 35, but it won't be easy to win a car. No car prize events have been super easy. You expect each of these cars to need at least 2 or more stage 6s at full fusion, or full stage 6s at missing a lot of epic fusion kind of situations. So that is it. That is the Lunar New Year Blazing Fury. Good luck if you're going for this. Let me know what you think. If you have any additional information you want to share with everyone, feel free to do so. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you like my channel and like this kind of videos, subscribe, hit the bell, and you get notified when I put up new videos. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.